name is Donna White, County Extension Agent for Texas AgriLife Extension Service. I work in Erath County, which is known for its dairy industry, so today I'm going to demonstrate a recipe called Easy Cheesy Enchiladas. We're going to start with the filling for the enchiladas with 3 ounces of low-fat cream cheese, and I've got it in set on low, my temperature on the skillet here, so that I don't scorch the sour cream. And then we have 12 ounces of mild chunky salsa. You can hear it now, it's starting to melt. And then we have 2 cups of cooked cubed chicken. Organization is always the key to meals. It seems like when we're busy and our families are waiting for dinner. What I like to do on the weekends is to cook, like for this meal, a big bag of chicken breast, and then I will store them in smaller containers so that when I want to make a casserole or something else, at least I have the cooked chicken already ready to go. This recipe is going to make 10 enchiladas. You can see it looks like quite a bit of filling here. And right toward the end, I'm going to put in our low-fat shredded cheese. What I like to do, since it's just my husband and myself at home now, I will make 5 enchiladas and put them in a pan, and we'll eat those, and then I'll put 5 more in another dish and freeze it. And so when I'm busy next week, I might get out that pan of enchiladas and have them again next week, and that way they'll be nice and fresh. As you can see, the cream cheese is melting. One reason it's so important for us to think about getting calcium in our diet is for our bones and teeth. Did you know that most of us, whether we're young or whether we're old, we're not getting enough calcium in our diet, which is leading to the diagnosis of osteoporosis in more and more people, especially younger adults. So that's why we're trying to emphasize getting more calcium in our diets. All we need is 3 cups of milk a day, generally, or the equivalent. Now our cream cheese is just about melted. In preparation to make these enchiladas, I have some corn tortillas. Now you could use flour tortillas if you'd rather. My family seems to prefer the corn tortillas. And what I did is I sprinkled these with a little bit of water and then put the plate on top and put them in the microwave for about 5 seconds, and that way they're nice and pliable and they won't crack. And you can see the pan that I have in front of me, I've sprayed with a cooking spray, and that helps them, your enchiladas not stick and make cleanup a little bit easier. Okay, I'm going to turn my skillet off now and just put the filling in your enchiladas, and this looks nice and moist. And then I'm going to put my cheese. I just remembered I didn't have that cheese in there. That enchilada wouldn't be quite as tasty or have as much calcium without that cheese. So I'll just add a little bit more cheese to this enchilada. Now we've got that nice cheese going. I'll add a little bit more filling, so this person will get a little bit of cheese on their enchilada. And then we're just going to fold it up and put it seam side down in our dish. And I'll do one more just to show you how easy this is. Now you can see that cheese stringing. Then the next step to this dish is putting them in an oven. I'm just going to make 2 right now. We're going to put them in an oven for at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. And then I'm going to put a little bit of salsa, and since this is just 2, I won't put it all, but we cover your enchiladas with salsa to keep it nice and moist. And then we're going to put a little bit of cheese, sprinkle on top. And remember earlier how I told you that I like to keep some of my chicken broth when I cook my chicken breast? This is exactly why I like to do that. No one likes dry enchiladas, so I usually take a little chicken broth and just kind of sprinkle or pour onto the enchiladas so that the outside of the enchilada stays nice and moist. So now they're ready to pop in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes, and basically everything is cooked. All we're doing is melting the cheese and getting it nice and hot. So we're going to put this in the oven for 15 minutes and we'll be right back. Our enchiladas are now out of the oven, and you can see that I've already plated 2 of them. But we're not through yet. We're going to add even more calcium to this dish with the sauce. The sauce is going to consist of 2 cups of yogurt. I used the Greek style yogurt because it's slightly thicker yogurt. It has twice the protein of regular yogurt and it's high in calcium. But you could use any plain non-fat yogurt and it would serve the same purpose. To that, we're also going to add 1 cup of cilantro. That gives it that nice flavor we always associate with Mexican food. And then a teaspoon of cumin. We'll stir all of that up, and that's our sauce for these easy cheesy enchiladas. So let's put a little bit of this sauce on our enchiladas, and I think you'll be real pleased with the flavor of this sauce. And there you have it. A meal that's high in calcium and good for your family and economical as well. Each enchilada is about 200 calories and costs about $1.50 per enchilada. The next time you're looking for healthy recipes, I hope you'll check out Texas AgriLife Extension Service resources and also go to our Facebook page, and don't be afraid to leave comments or even suggestions for future recipes. Thank you.